Alright, here's the situation. The Rampage is approaching. A horde of monsters is going to an orgy and our village is right in their path. To avoid our utter destruction by snoozing, we're mustering all our resources to fight back. But we need you and your unbridled incel rage to put a stop to the Rampage and save our home. Are you ready for the fight of your life? Great! I knew I could count on you, Squirt! Monster Hunter Rise, a game for 2021 originally for the Switch that I played for a while and didn't finish because I didn't have anyone to play the hub with. And sure, I could have done it with some random people online, or I could even have done it myself. But Monster Hunter with friends is just categorically better. Get into position, we'll start. Yes?
Oops, sorry.
As a grizzled hunter who's been playing since 3U, I feel pretty confident saying that. Monster Hunter Wilds has pulled me back into the franchise, and after beating it, I got Rise on PC to finish what I started, and I have put a perfectly reasonable amount of time into it. And who could blame me? Smooth combat, adorable doggos, and the wire bug. A wonderful tool for combat and exploration that apparently was too based for Wilds. This video isn't going to be too crazy, just a recount of my experience with the game, though I doubt lore nuts will appreciate my unique perspective on the story. Monster Hunter Rise is a game where you play as an incel that denies a dragon sex. Now, I'm not going to touch Sunbreak for this video because I feel like it's already going to be long enough as is. I've also got my friend to join me for this journey, who is relatively new to the series, so I can't expect my back to be hurting by the end of this from carrying. My thing ran out. Oh! I think you're also out of health, too. I'm also going to be jumping between Village and Hub for this, just to keep the Zoomers entertained, but I think I've talked your ear off enough. Let's get to the fun part. No thoughts, just bonk. Also, to anyone wondering why I'm playing Rise instead of Wilds, our hunter is woken up by his very faithful companion. They sense danger, and sure enough, two women sneak into his room, one mistaking incel for another similar word, so he kicks him out of his mod cave. He meets with old fart Fugan, who tells us the Rampage is back to mass spam the subreddit, so the hunter's gotta go stop it. Oh, and I guess it'll wreck the village or something, I don't know, but we get stuck with Wyvern Lady, who gives us our first quest. Of course, that's after we get through Utsushi's unskippable tutorial! These quests really aren't worth mentioning. Gather plants, slay some small monsters, I mean, at least we hunt something. But now our hunter deals with his first large monster, Great Izuchi. And can I just say, this is the pack wyvern done right. He's got minions, sure, but there's only two of them, and they actually coordinate like a team. Plus it's a cool design, definitely one of the best introduction monsters. So anyway, it's dead now, and the hunter reports back to Elder Fugan. Ha! You knocked that thing clean on its keister. You remind me of me at your age. That is not comforting. Anyway, talk to Hinoa so you can start working on those 2-star quests. As usual, hard work is rewarded with harder work, as the hunter can now take on 2-star quests, both in the Shrine and the New Frost Islands hunting ground. First off, Great Baggy, a literally sleep-inducing fight. For the hunter, I mean, but actually, yeah, he's pretty easy, so I guess for the player too. His weapons have the sleep status, and his gear has the attack boost ability, so he does have that going for him, I guess. Plus, he was introduced in the 3rd generation of Monster Hunter games, and get ready to hear that a lot, because many of the monsters in Rise were introduced in Tri or Portable 3rd. Next up, Arzuros, the goofy bear badger that was introduced in Portable 3rd. There's really nothing special about this fight. It's just a silly guy that swings its claws, tries to sit on you, and all around, just vibing. Until I show up. Lagombi, a monster that was, say it with me now, introduced in the 3rd generation of Monster Hunter games. A smooth-bellied bear rabbit built like a Pixar mom. After we casually shoot it in the ass to take it down, the old man summons the hunter once more. Hunter! Just the unwashed basement dweller I wanted to see. It's honestly more of a shed. Iori needs you for something. He didn't say what it was, or maybe my hearing is finally going. Either way, get to it. So Iori tells us about our next urgent quest to hunt an Agnesam, a rather graceful and foul...
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
bird wyvern. Acnosum has some tricky moves, and it can spit fireballs. It also has a head slam attack that will knock your ass halfway to the new world. Since it is a dancer, I naturally chose to hit it with a musical instrument. Victory! Well done. You roasted that glorified umbrella. But we ain't out of the woods yet. The Rampage is drawing near, and now some villagers have seen spooky ghosts in the ruins. Nah, I'm sure it's unrelated, so go ahead and take on those 3-star quests. I am putting your geriatric ass in a home. Alright then, time for the 3-star quests. Now this is where the real hunts begin. Like, there's a Kezu hunt, and while not a key quest in the village, it is in the hub, and I've got a new player that I need to traumatize.
What is that? I feel like I've seen this in my nightmares.
You probably have.
Why does it look like that? This is terrifying.
Yep.
Oh, it's hanging to the ceiling. Ew. Ew. Why is it? Ew. Why is it all fleshy?
I hope you didn't plan on sleeping tonight. Now that we've got the mental scarring out of the way, it's time for our real 3-star quest. Bear off. And get this, it's also a 3rd-generation monster. It likes to cake itself in mud to protect itself from the heat, which is why I brought a really sharp stick and a silly little bug that taps it a little too hard.
Making good progress. Victory!
Now we've got Great Roggy. And if you guessed this thing was from the 3rd gen as well, you would be correct. Here's a cookie. He's mean, loves to poison, and has got to smell just awful. We gotta put this biohazard down. It's also got one of the sickest armor sets in the game, including...
Hold on, I can get the assless chaps.
Well shit, looks like we were having too much fun because the dreaded word has finally dropped. Rampage. This is just a tutorial, so not much to say. Rampages are a contentious part of Rise, and in my personal opinion, I mean, it's a cute little novelty, but it's a novelty that loses its charm real quick. I'm here to hunt monsters, not play tower defense. Show me something worth hunting! Ooh! Now we're talking! The box art monster, Magnum Malo. It is a bit over-designed, yes, but do I still love it? Also, yes. Magnum Malo. That bastard showed up 50 years ago and nearly wiped us all out with its chadness. Hunter, I need you to slay it or break its horns. Wait, but why its horns? Because its horns mean everything in breeding, and the source of its chad power. Break the horns, we essentially ban it from breeding. With his goal in mind, our hunter continues through the 3-star quests in hopes of turning the Chad Magnum Malo into a soy jack. But first, Tetranodon, an actually new monster that mixes kappas and sumo wrestlers to make a fun fight. Really not much else to it, I just think he's neat. The 3rd generation strikes back again with Royal Ludroth. You'd think a lion water lizard with a spongy mane would look stupid. It's actually pretty dope in practice. 10 out of 10 design. Would turn into boots. Hunter! God damn it. Old man Hammond's asking for you. He says he's got a way to deal with Magnum Malo. Go talk to him. Hammond doesn't have much confidence in the hunter, so he tells us to hunt a Bishotten. Apparently, its stomach can be used to ferment bait to draw Magnum Malo away from the Rampage. Gross, but if it means we don't have to do another mandatory Rampage, yeah, I'm down. As for the Tengu monkey, he's a tricky one. Tosses fruit, monkey flips, and flies around. Still got his ass handed to him, so I guess that bag of tricks ain't so great. Good job, Hunter. Old Hammond's got his Magnalore, patent pending, all set up. I got to smell it too. It smells like unwashed, sweaty skin. So, like me. Like you, yes. Yeah, okay, alright. 4-star quest then. Who are we gonna tackle this time? Ah, Somnicanth, the mermaid dragon. New for Rise, they just love to put people to sleep. Let's see how you like it, eh? Now we have a Basarios fight, the adolescent form of Gravios. I always found it weird that Basarios is in Rise but not Gravios. I wonder if there's a reason for that.
On you. All too easy.
Sleep bombing is hilarious, by the way. Since sleeping monsters take double damage, hunters just plant barrel bombs to lay on the hurt. Works even better if you've got barrels filled with very volatile ingredients.
This is concentrated incel energy? What?
Oh yeah, did you know you can also customize your shoutouts? Dashing in like a white flash, Barioth, aka Saber-Toothed Tiger Dragon. When I first saw this in 3U, I thought it was so cool. It still is, but grinding for Spike in this game was fucking painful. RNG was not on my side. So cathartic to cave its head in with a literal rock guitar. Speaking of white flashes, Toby Kadachi, a Monster Hunter World representative. And he is awesome. Like a sinister flying squirrel with static electricity. So cool. Anyway, death by dudes. Moving on, Rathian, the other half of my favorite Monster Hunter power couple. Queen of the land, and rightfully so, as the ground is her kingdom and she'll make damn sure you remember it. She's also got her famous poison tail backflip, though it can't hit you with the tail if it's cut off. I'm gonna try to cleave off that tail.
Oh, what? You can do that?
Absolutely. Nothing brings me more joy as an older Monster Hunter player than seeing nooblets thoroughly enjoying their Monster Hunter experience. Even if that experience is being paralyzed spammed or knocked off a cliff. I kind of find it funny that I'm literally fighting a monster that can paralyze me. By the way, it paralyzed me. And the
Help
one
me
who...
or I'll scream.
Yeah. I got double paralyzed! Stop! Wait, what? Oh, what the hell? He keeps shooting paralyzing stuff. He is wombo comboing me. What the fuck?
Don't worry, your nice and shiny armor is here.
Yeah? 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 Uh-huh. Yeah? Hunter! Fuck! Good news! Hammond's Magnalore TM worked! It's lured the beast far from the horde. Get out there and take that Chad threat down once and for all. Magnum Malo, our final village target. Nicknamed the Barbarous Beast for good fucking reason. He's fast, he's brutal, and he does not care if you have to use an item or not. His Hellfire is his greatest weapon. Not only does it hurt, it sticks to you and makes the next attack hurt a metric butt-ton more. Still, he's no match for my masterful skills. I see you trying to hit me, but it's not gonna work. Fuck. Regardless, it's now or never, so it's up to the hunter to take the beast down once and for all. Hunter, you did it! The Chad has been defeated and peace has been restored to our subreddit. Here, take this sword. It's been passed down from one village leader to the next. Wow, does this mean I'm in charge now? Fuck no! I'm just sick of lugging that thing around! Yeah, alright, with the Chad gone, I guess we can work on those hub quests now. Starting with the Bubble Fox Mizutsune, a Leviathan that uses soap? Oh dear god, that's like poison for incels. I will never shower! Right, getting away from that, we've got, quite frankly, the most popular monster in the whole series, Zinogre. Thunder Puppy here earns that title with its design, fight, and of course, that theme! Following that up, Monster Hunter's flagship monster, Rathalos, the king of the skies, reigning supreme since 2004, and is my personal favorite monster. Though recently there has been something that has come to challenge that title, but that's for another time. His high-flying antics might have been more terrifying if he wasn't weak to flashbangs. Seriously, this is just bullying at this point. Late game monsters usually fall into two categories. One is cool designs of unique fights. The other is, I'm gonna hit you really fucking hard. Tigrex and Diablos both fall into that category. Tigrex is just jacked up muscles with a jaw, and Diablos is just angry. Fun fact, that thing is a fucking herbivore. Looks like we've got an urgent quest to get us into high rank, and it's a fucking Rampage. God damn it! This time it's led by an Apex. Apex monsters are just souped up versions of regular monsters. Luckily, it's just an Apex Arzaros. Well, it's certainly no slouch. With the power of teamwork, we conquer it. Good job, everyone. That's another horde repelled. Though I don't know how much more downvoting the subreddit could take.
The Rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
I wish I could tell you, but we just simply don't know. But it's strange. I could feel a purposeful malice to it. Huh? Huh? Huh?
What's that?
Huh? It can't be!
Where is my queen? Where is my queen?
What is it? Another Chad? Worse than that. A simp.